If you're looking for some decorations for your porch or your balcony, I just wanted to share with you this planter box that I grabbed off of Amazon. I don't have them put together yet, but I wanted to kind of show you what they look like when they arrive. So you get the instructions, and these are the liners. I purchased the 2-pack so I could do more than one, obviously, and have kind of like coordinating planter boxes, but this is what the liner looks like. It's nice and durable, natural. I love like the brown mossy insert, and then this is one piece and here is the other piece. So this is how they come. There's a little assembly required, but it should be pretty straightforward. And then we've also got the hardware here, so everything is included. Looks like the tools are included that you need as well. So I'm going to put these together and kind of show you what they look like once they are installed. So for each planter, you're going to need 2 of these screws with 2 of these caps. These will go like this once they are installed. You'll need the screwdriver, and you'll need 13 of these little screws. You'll need 2 of these little hooks. Then you kind of stagger them like this and use the little tiny screws to just attach them to each other. So this is step 1. It was just 3 screws here, here, and here. I have the second one put together. So next there are a couple ways you can mount this. If you want there to be kind of like an overhang here, you can choose to mount it up higher like this. You could have it flush with the top like this. So there are 3 screws on the back here, and each of them have to be screwed in tightly, and then you'll be able to adjust the height. So that's kind of nice. So you can have this lower or higher depending on what you prefer, or like what your deck is like. I think I'm just going to make mine 1 step higher, just like this. And you just use your little screws for that. Okay, here's the really cool thing about this product is it accommodates a variety of different sizes of railings. So if you have a really skinny railing, you can install it just like this. And this is like 0 to 2.2 inches or something like that. And this is the opening where you mount this. If you have a medium-sized railing, you can just turn it around, and this is how you can mount it. So you can adjust this to suit your needs. If you have a really thick railing, turn it sideways like this, and you can mount it like this. Then you have a nice big opening. So this will accommodate anywhere from 0 to 6.5 inches for your railing width. So that is so nice. I think my railing is about in that medium size frame. So I'm gonna go ahead and just install it like this and see how it does. Now there are 4 holes here on the top. I'm just gonna install 2 screws on here. Okay, I have it on here. These are adjustable, so you can kind of tighten them or loosen them and then screw them tighter in the place you need them to be, just like that. So the other cool thing about this product is if it's tilting like this and you want it to be more straight up and down like this, they've actually included the mechanisms for you to be able to adjust it. So if you don't want it hanging like and drooping like this, you can simply attach these clips on the bottom. They look like this. Put them in front of like a railing. You do have to screw that piece in, so I'll do that really quick. And once you get those little pieces screwed in, you use that as a bracket to then adjust this to keep it away from the railing. So this gets screwed in, and then this little rubber cap goes on the end of this screw and just kind of holds it up and pushes against the railing, and you can adjust the angles. That is super nice. I'm gonna just straighten that out. The thing that I like about this is it's wrought iron and it's really sturdy. Plants can get really heavy, especially when you're watering them all the time. So having a nice sturdy like basket like this is gonna be really handy. All right, so it's nice and even. That is so cool. Then you can put your coconut liner in. You do kind of have to work with the liner itself to kind of get it to the shape you want it to be, but it's easy to maneuver. And once you get plants in there, it's going to be weighed down and will look really nice.